What's going on, guys? I'm Jesse from Jesse's Garage and Adventures, and today we're going to be going over the Tembo Tusk Ultimate Kit. I've wanted one of these since I've seen them. I know a lot of people, think they're overhyped or whatever, but I wanted to go ahead and give it a shot, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, we're going to go through everything in the kit, and then we're going to cook on it. Tonight we're going to be cooking venison stir fry. I'm here with my buddy Dustin. We are out deer hunting. This is the opening of rifle season. We've been out all month long trying to archery hunt, and we just haven't had any success. So hopefully a good dinner tonight will set us up for success tomorrow. So let's get into it. So this right here is the Ultimate Kit, as I said. The only thing that's not original in here is I have an extra spatula, just because I found that cooking with one spatula was kind of cumbersome. Oftentimes I would want two to be able to grip stuff or break things up. But the Ultimate Kit comes with this little lid. We've got the extra spatula that I put in here. The spatula that comes with the kit, which I think is actually pretty nice. It's got a 3D printed handle, which is really cool to me. You've got like a serrated bit here on the side, so it can act as a knife as well. It is stainless steel. It feels nice though. You've also got a little windbreak. So this will be used if it's windy. You can slide it in here around the burner, and that should hopefully stop you from blowing the flame out. So we've actually got, here's the cast iron bit, and then the burner's already installed. I've used this thing a few times already, and I do like it. This does fit like my style of cooking and my lifestyle. I've just used it at home. I think it's pretty similar to a blackstone, which I like blackstones. I don't have one, but this is my way of getting one without buying a blackstone. The Ultimate Kit does come with the bamboo cutting tray and table. Unfortunately, as you can tell here, my table is not on flat ground, and everything wants to slide off the table. Alright, we've got our legs here. Tembo Tusk does actually sell shorter legs if you guys don't want these long ones. So like you'd be able to just set it on the table here and cook that way. This sets it up more like a grill, so you can have it away from things. You don't have to have a table to use it. It's also got what I believe they call the baking tray, so you can set this in here and have things elevated off the cast iron. This would be cool for like stuff you want. You could just put water in the bottom and then steam items. You can do a lot of different things with these. There's other people on YouTube who are using these, so you can get some ideas from them. The kit also comes with some of their wax and an adapter to be able to run propane bottles. This kit does run on propane or the isobutane, whatever it is. It also comes with a scraper. So that's the kit. Let's get it assembled and we'll start cooking on it. When you first get the kit, you'll have to put everything together, just like all the nuts and bolts, and put the burner in, but it's nothing too complicated, and there's instructions. Alright guys, we're doing this a little cheap. Not really cheap, but easy. We've got frozen stir-fry veggies. We've got rice over there just boiling, normal stuff. And then I'm going to grab the venison out of the fridge. We're going to cook the venison up. We'll pour the veggies in, and then we'll go ahead and start adding stuff to it. We got some Szechuan sauce here. And some spices. We'll figure out what we want to do. You know what I almost forgot? I almost forgot to put the propane adapter and the propane on here, so let's go grab that. Alright, so the propane adapter works like any other propane adapter. This is just basically going from the big screw in to the little one for the isopropane canisters. One thing to remember with these adapters is not to unscrew or screw them on with the propane bottle upside down, because you'll get liquid propane spraying out. Alright, when it comes to lighting this, it's pretty easy. The igniter is just a push in. I don't know if you can see it lighting over there, but it is, yeah. So you just open it up. Lights right up. Alright guys, I didn't grab the right oil. I really should have brought vegetable oil, but olive oil will have to do. We're going to pour some oil on here, and as you can see, well, you probably can't see it, but I am definitely not level. I might grab some sticks or try and find a rock or something to level this a little bit more, because I think this is important to be level. So actually, I didn't even think about it, but the legs can adjust. So there are 2 preset detents on the legs, but you can loosen them up and set them however you need. So we're going to set it right there. Splash the oil around before we put the meat in there. Alright, this is actually deer meat from my first deer kill ever. This was 3 years ago. I haven't been deer hunting a long time. I'm trying to learn. Still not very good at it. So we've got a campsite friend. I guess one of the houses nearby has a cat, and he has decided to adopt us for the night. You're fine, buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you. Hey, kitty, kitty. There you go. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. There you go. There's a bunch of blood. You can have that. I think he just wants the company, actually. Alright, so we're just going to brown the deer meat. And then we'll add our veggies. Then we'll add our rice. And then we'll season it a little bit with the Szechuan. What was that? Fell out of my hand? Oh, at least you didn't break it. It's plastic. Alright, so what I specifically like about the Skottle is you can cook a lot of stuff on this at once. And the secret to it is you get something like your meat done, and then you just slide it all over here to the sides. And then you can use the center, because the center is what's hot. So this kind of area is warm. I mean, it's obviously hot. I don't want to touch it. But it's not going to like burn your meat. Whereas you can cook your other food in the center here. Alright, so the reason that I carry 2 spatulas with this is so that you can do stuff like this here. And I noticed the first couple times that I used it, I had a big problem with pushing food off the sides. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it contained with this. We're just going to get these warmed up and obviously not frozen. And then we'll be able to add the rice and then season it all up. We'll be good to go. Alright, we mixed everything up. We're just giving it one last heat up to make sure all the meat's warm. And we're going to add our Szechuan sauce. And we've got some rice cooked already. We're going to plate everything and see how it is. What, buddy? Is it time to go home? I love you, don't get me wrong, but it might be time to go home. Alright guys, I think we're done. We're going to go ahead and shut this off. Grab our rice and plate it up. Thank you. How much you want?
I mean, half. There is no leftovers.
Oh, okay. Alright, dinner's done. The Skottle's over there cooling off. We'll clean it up. But overall, I think this thing's awesome. I personally like cooking a lot on it. I'm sure not everybody's going to agree, and some people think they're a giant waste of money, but I like them. It's basically a portable blackstone, and you know how many people have blackstones. So when we get done eating, we'll go ahead and clean it up, and I'll show you guys some of the care stuff. But this thing's really easy to use, and you don't really got to worry about it too much. All right, guys, we got done with dinner. It was amazing. Dustin, what do you think? How good was it?
It was really good.
But yeah, so it's time to clean this up. This is going to be a simple clean because we're going to probably cook on it tomorrow night again, maybe even the night after. We're out here for 3 days. But what we're going to do is just take our spatula, scrape the bottom of it to get all the stuff. I've already started doing it a little bit. You probably can't tell, but yeah, you can see a little bit on the end. And we're just going to scrape this just like that, just to get all the build up. And then we're going to wipe it down once and then cover it up, and it should be good to go. We just want to get all the food chunks and particle matter out, and then we'll wipe it out with a towel. And then you basically just treat this like a cast iron. You want a little bit of oil to be on it, but you don't want it to be soaking full. If you were to cook something and you got like a lot of burnt on stuff that you can't just scrape off, what you can do is take some rock salt and put it in here, and then some water and a sponge or something and scrub it out. But then after you do that, you need to try and re-season it, and you can do that by either taking the whole thing apart and coating it in oil and putting it in the oven, or you can just simply, what I do is take some oil, put it on there, get it real nice and hot, and burn all the oil off. All right, we got everything wiped down, and since we're going to use this, I'm just going to take the actual cover and put the cover over it. Hopefully no critters get into it while we're out hunting tomorrow or while we're sleeping. Well, alright guys, that's my intro to the Tembo Tusk. We may cook with it tomorrow, we most likely will, and I might even throw some videos of cooking hamburgers and stuff on it tomorrow at the end of this. But that was the overview, just so that you can kind of see what it's all about. If you do like the video, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. That'll push me a little bit in the algorithm, maybe help me grow. But I do have an affiliate link for this, and I will have that in the description below. And I also have a discount code for you guys, so please check that out. If you decide to buy one, use my affiliate link, and that'll help me out. That helps you out, and you get a discount code. So thank you guys. Alright guys, we're back. It's actually 2 days later because I managed to get a deer and it was too warm to leave it out, so I had to run home. I didn't eat dinner last night here, but tonight we're making burgers. So by the way, my buddy got 2 deer today, so we're doing really well. But yeah, we're gonna make burgers tonight. I'm gonna just oil the pan real fast. We're gonna cook the burgers, toast the buns, and you guys will see the process. So I figured I would save you guys a lot of the boring of me setting it up and me talking about everything. Obviously, it's a lot of the same thing, just cooking a different burger on it. This is kind of to show the versatility of what you can do with this. I really like the fact that you can cook just about anything that you can cook on a blackstone or a griddle or anything like that at home, and you can take it with you in a very portable, easy to carry package. Alright, because we're a little extra, we got some cheese on here, and what we're going to do is pour a little bit of beer in here and steam it all. Look at that, melted cheese. Alright guys, we have got the, all the food was done, burgers were good. What we're going to do is we're going to reach into here, into this, what do they call it? They call it something specific. It's like Tembo Tusk wax, or, oh, it's beeswax mixed with something else. But they supply this when you buy it. And we just got it on here, it's nice and hot. We're going to dip our paper towel in it and then just wipe this out, just as a good coating to protect everything for however long it'll be until we use it. Hopefully it won't be too long, but you really never know. If we keep our hunting trips up like this, it won't be that much. You just wipe this on here while it's nice and hot. It'll kind of bake in a little bit. We'll shut her down. That's really all there is to it. So like I said, I've used this probably about a half a dozen times now, maybe a dozen, and I like it a lot. I am an affiliate discount for Tembo Tusk, and I will have a discount code and an affiliate link in the description. Please check that out. I would appreciate it if you guys do decide to buy one, buy it through my link. That earns me a couple dollars, doesn't charge you anything extra, and if you use my discount code, it'll save you some money. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. But overall, I think this really fits what I like to do. It's pretty versatile. We've made fried rice, stir fry. I've made burgers on it. I've made steaks on it. It can do a lot of things. And if you get on YouTube, there's other people who even cook like cinnamon rolls. So they use that baking tray that I showed you. You plop it up on here. They put their cinnamon rolls in there, and they put water in the bottom, and it steams the cinnamon rolls, which I kind of showed you a little bit of the steaming function with the lid. So I think it's super versatile. You can do about whatever you want with it. And it's made in America as well, so that really helps out, making me want to buy it. Well, alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.